Hi, it's Tanya from My Forking Life, and today we're in the kitchen and we are making your favorite air fryer fried chicken. All right, y'all, this is a recipe that's been on my blog for a while. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm excited to be making it again here on the channel for you guys. Now, if you like these kind of videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like this kind of content. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I have got here a half of a chicken that I've already cut. Did it all by myself. And what we're gonna do is we're going to marinate that chicken. A good fried chicken recipe is marinated first and then coated and then, I guess, air fried. So what I'm gonna use here is hot sauce. I've got Texas Pete hot sauce, which to me isn't crazy spicy. If you're using a different kind of hot sauce for your marinade, let's say you're using a really spicy hot sauce, just use less. But I'm gonna use an entire half a cup for this half of the chicken. It's a lot, right? Ooh, it's spicy. You can smell the spice. I'm also gonna use half of a cup of buttermilk. Chicken marinated in buttermilk is absolutely amazing. Something about acid and whatever it does, flavor. But I like to do half a cup of hot sauce and half a cup of buttermilk. I got the hot sauce trick from my mother-in-law. And I'm just gonna use my hands and get that all nice and coated. And I'm gonna cover this chicken and let it marinate for about, I usually do it for about 2 hours, but you can marinate it for up to 24 hours. You can do it as little as an hour, but you really just kind of want that chicken to sit in that buttermilk. So I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands and cover this. Right. Got here some not foil, parchment. Oh, plastic wrap. I'm gonna cover that up and put that in the fridge to marinate. All right, so that half of the chicken is marinated, but I actually marinated this chicken this morning. Open that, and there is some chicken that's been marinating for a few hours. It's been about 3 hours, and it's coated in that lovely marinade. So I'm gonna set this to the side. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and create the flour mixture for my fried chicken, and I'm going to season that. So to this big bowl, I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. I am also gonna add some seasoning salt. I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons. Gonna add about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Gonna add a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and about half of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Right, and I'm gonna mix those seasonings into the flour. Just gonna use these tongs. Just make sure that flour is seasoned through and through with the seasonings. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my air fryer basket, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this chicken, I'm gonna baste it in this flour, and then I'm gonna put it right in my basket. Just one of these. I found that it helped with the sticking of the chicken to the basket. However, if you've got one of those non-stick air fryer baskets, you may not need this, but I use it because I found it was the best way to not get that chicken to stick. Just grab a piece of that chicken, and you want it to completely drip off. Get that excess liquid to drip off. You don't want to get too much of it. And then I'm just gonna put it in that flour mixture and make sure each piece is fully coated. And tap off any excess flour. And then just place it right in your air fryer basket. So we're gonna do that for every single piece of chicken. And I wanna make sure when I'm placing that large breast, I usually do skin side down, because I am gonna flip this chicken, and when I flip it, I usually, when I'm making breast, I put the skin side down first, and then when I flip it, the skin side will be facing up. And this is what your chicken will look like in the basket. Just make sure that they are separated and not touching each other. So I can even give give them a little bit more space here. Just a little bit more love. All right. So I'm gonna put this in the air fryer on 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, and I'm gonna flip it halfway through. So I'll come back halfway through and I'll show you exactly what it should look like. I'm also not gonna spray it yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the air fryer, and then I'll let you know when I spray it. All right, so I'll be back. So it's been about 13 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pause my air fryer. Give that chicken a pull. So you can see what it looks like halfway. It's starting to cook, but there are still a lot of patches. This is where your spray bottle comes in handy. At this time, I'm gonna give that a little bit of a spray. And then I'm gonna give these pieces a flip. Very careful. I'm gonna actually use, those tongs kind of suck. So I'm just gonna use a fork. It's frying. You can hear it. I'll have to get in there. You see that side is already nice and golden. It's just the bottom, the top. I'm gonna give it a flip. You hold that up so you can see it better. Alrighty, so beautiful. And then you'll still see there is some patches. I spray it. Oh, and if you're wondering what kind of oil this is, you can use any high heat oil. I think this is canola or it's olive oil, but just make sure you don't use extra virgin olive oil. We don't want that. Again, all the pieces are sprayed and covered, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish cooking this in my air fryer. Okay, so my air fryer just went off. I'm gonna go ahead and open it and show you my fried chicken. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these pieces out. Boom, boom, boom. They're crazy hot. But before I take them out, always measure the temp. All right. And so my smaller pieces obviously have hit the temp. My larger breasts may need a little bit longer. And that's how it is with anything you're cooking, is you want to use a quick read thermometer to make sure it's done, especially when it comes to those large breasts. So I'm going to remove these pieces. Just want to check to make sure. Yeah, this is going to need a little bit longer, so I'm going to put that back in the air fryer for about 3 more minutes. Got my piece of chicken here. I'm going to go ahead and check that temp. Oh, we're way above 165. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my last piece of chicken. It's so spicy. Not spicy, but hard. All right, there you have it. Beautiful, delicious, golden fried chicken in the air fryer. Boom. I'm going to eat this leg. There's that beautiful leg. And I'm going to take a nice, delicious bite. All right, there you have it. Until the next time.